Here in Portland, Oregon. Again, Kevin Schmidt, physical therapist, bike fitter, and founder of Pedal PT out here in beautiful Portland, Oregon. Had another question about someone asking about what should it feel like after a bike fit. I went to a professional, I got a bike fit. How do I know it's successful or not? Okay, perfect. So you've gone in, let's assume you went in to get a bike fit, you've had some symptoms. Maybe your neck was hurting, your back was hurting, your knee was hurting. In theory, after that bike fit, you should notice a considerable difference or an improvement in your symptoms, if not resolution of symptoms. The thing you also have to realize too is that the body takes time to adapt. So when we make this adjustment to the bike, we can't expect this to be an automatic change, that the tissue has to change, and maybe if there is injury or pain that's happened to that joint or to that tissue, there needs to be time to let that recover from that. We generally say after a bike fit, give it a couple weeks of riding. The more that you sometimes kind of get out there, spend shorter rides, gradually working into that new position. If the bike fitter has made some pretty drastic changes on your bike, you're probably gonna feel it in different places, and that's okay. It sometimes just takes time for that to adapt. So sometimes you'll make some adjustments. You came in with maybe say knee pain. We've now adjusted that. Oh, I'm starting to feel a little more tension now in my back. Nothing crazy. After a couple weeks, that might go away. So there is kind of an adaptation period that happens with bike fit that I think people don't talk about. They assume you go in for a bike fit, the next day everything should be pain-free. And it's just like riding the bike, maybe even before the bike fit. Sometimes you get on the bike one day and you feel great, everything feels fine, everything's great. The next day you get on the bike again and all of a sudden things are hurting. Sometimes our bodies just behave differently, and we just have to understand that sometimes with bike fit, you have to allow adaptation to happen. Our bodies have to change and modify. And we also do have conscious control of where we are on the saddle, on the handlebars as well. So even though we make adjustments to the bike, you still have volitional choice of what your posture is like. If you're locked out your elbows or bending your elbows, just teaching yourself new ways of posture and getting more comfortable. The more that you're in that position, the more comfortable that should get. So anyway, so that kind of what we wanted to go through today is that after a bike fit, you should notice improvement. You should notice increased ease of pedaling, maybe more strength. You might seem that your numbers are faster if you're measuring watts or speed or the amount of time it takes to do a climb. But also do understand that there is an adaptation period of roughly a couple weeks where you might be feeling it in other areas while your body is getting used to that new position. So again, please feel free to click like and subscribe if you enjoyed any of this content. List your questions below if you have questions about bike fit or what you should feel like after a bike fit, and we'll kind of take it from there. Again, Kevin out here in Portland, Oregon. Keep those questions coming. It's your questions that keep this channel going. Until next time, have a great day, guys. Peace.